Hello Gundam fans, Jonas here again, and we're back to another Gunpla review. And this time we look at the 1144 Hguc Universe Century LM312V04 Victory Gundam from Mosu Victory Gundams. That was a long name to pronounce. Now, another thinking if you're not familiar, who the heck is Victory Gundams? Basically, Victory Gundam was the first appearance from the title kingdom from the 1993, and it was piloted by Yusu Ewin. I think it's pronounced that right. Now, I won't dive about the most of Victory Gundam about the story. I'm not gonna. They're probably gonna get spoiled, but most of Victory Gundam was surprisingly dark, so I won't. I'm not gonna spoil the ending about what it's about. So here is a little package. Got this one at the Hobby Lobby for $21. That was last week. Before that one, let's take a look at the package. Alright, so here's a better look at the package. So this is their artwork. Next, here's the Victory Gundam with his beam rifle and hologram shields. And the behind here we get some. I forgot his name. I can't remember these Moses' name. This one I'm not familiar for most of Victory Gundam. Let me know. And it has a little core booster. You see a pilot is hard to see. It would take out forgot his enemy's names. And it says I'm not gonna name his name. It says the League of the Military Multiple Mobile Suit. And it's made by Bandai from 2013 and is the sticker most of Victory Gundams. On the bottom here it shows a little detailed front and back and a nice little image. And he has a little bio, but unfortunately that was Japanese only. You can't read this. Or maybe it would be nice would have translate. The other side here, and it says number 165. On the bottom and on the top here, it shows all details of surgeries, weapons, and that's pretty much it. So, and it's made by Bandai from 2013. So let's take a look at the Victory Gundam itself. Alright, we're back with the Victory Gundam himself out of the package, and you can see he does come with weapons and he does come with surgery. But first, let's take a look at the surgery first. Let's take a thumb in his hand. And first off, let's take a look at the surgery first. It comes with a little beam rifle. First, you can rifle. It looks a nice little detail, and you can see I actually I use an ink marker. It has little green stickers. This detail, this is a great plastic. Now this hand apparently you're supposed to hand fit like that. I'm trying to put as well. There's no alternate hand, unfortunately, as well. And here we have the Victory Gundam, his hold of beam rifles. Surprisingly, he does not fall over as well. He comes with a core booster. Looks really nice detail, and you can see I actually put a blue marker paint. It was metallic. And I put the black lines here in the wings. On the bottom here, except I messed up. Looks a nice detail. There's nothing on the back. It's just thrusters, missing paint. Walls. He comes with a hologram shields, which is kind of plastic. It's just a translucent plastic. Now the cool feature, and you can see it has a little there. And if you want to take it, try to take it up and peg. Now, as a peg, put it pieces. Dang it! There we go. It goes cat is here as peg. And here we have the shields, hologram shields was holding as well. He also comes with a beam sabers. One for a regular beam saber, which is a tad removal, was easier. And surprisingly, it does not fall over. You got two beam sabers. The other beam saber was the slice effect. Looks a nice little detail in just like slicing the bodies in half. Nice little cool features Daira recreated this ones. As far as the holding beam saber as well, but unfortunately he can't hold it, he's just fall out loosely. As far as the head sculpt, it looks impressive. He looks very, very accurate. Looks just like how he looks in the anime. And you can see he has a black mark. I actually put it black as here. The looks and did an excellent job. The rest of the body looks more in detail. There's sort of like a remake from the vintage of 1993. Also, you barely can see. Well, you can't see it. Well, you barely can see it. You can actually see. You can actually see he's got. I actually put a silver black marks, silvers, and overall is details. It's gonna fall over. It shows on the back. Nothing else. It's just thruster details. I think the excellent did well. Now, as a size comparison, well, he is small. He's about 5.5 inches tall. I'll show you size comparison. And here is next to the size compares the other preset I did review, the Alex Gundam, the regular Gundam, and Camphor. And you can see Victory Gundam is very short. He's smaller. He's really short. Probably one of the shortest mobile suits of all time I've ever seen. It's also been one of the shortest gunpla I've ever seen one. Also, a very quick update for Camphor reviews. As you can see, I actually put a decal stickers on the chest and the headgear. You can see, sorry, I can't. There you can see. They actually put a decal stickers for the first time. Yeah, I actually proud myself. And you can see I actually paint on his crotch. Okay, sorry, I didn't want to get demonetized. Anyway, continue on. Like I said, for this gun, Victory Gun, is really short. There was also a variant. There was another version. I think it's called V2 Booster. We'll get into that second sometime. There was another one, Victory Gun. I think it's the second version. Which is towards the end and halfway through the seasons. Now, I won't spoil about this ones. Now, as for articulation for Victory Gundam, its head's on a ball joint, 360 degrees. Does something down. It does a side to side. It does a neck down. His arms are kind of weird. Goes in and out, not much. Goes in and out, not much because of shoulder pads. He has a butterfly joint. He has a thyso swivel, double joint knee, elbows, ball joint wrists. No ab articulation, ball joint waist, goes side and side. That's why I had no ab articulations. His leg is forwards and back, goes in and out. Thigh swivel, double joint knee, and ankles, ball joint angles, and total articulation. That's pretty much their articulations. So there's my review of the 1144 high grade Universal Century Victory Gundam. Overall, this is actually not that bad. It looks pretty decent. Again, I haven't seen a most of Victory Gundam. Some say it is a very dark than the others compared to Iron Blood Orphan with surprisingly brutal violet. Or the most Zeta Gundam has a little emotional darker finale. And overall, this one, I'm not going to spoil about this one. So overall, I think this is a pretty okay. Looks ready your die-hard fans of the most Gundam or the most Victory Gundam series. So yeah, I will definitely see the most Victory Gundam very time soon. So anyway, like I said, I actually got this one at the Hobby Line for about $21. It's actually pretty cheaper compared to pre. It was one of the easiest cheaper compared to the expensive one. There was also one 100 Master Grade. I didn't get one because it's very expensive. There was also the vintage Mobile Victory Gundam. They look very similar, but the articulation didn't age well. So yeah, overall, I highly recommend this. Check this out. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. Be sure don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So thanks for watching and goodbye.